Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about why self-acceptance is so important, especially if you're on a fitness journey, but this can also help you in other areas of your life. We're going to get into 3 tips about how self-acceptance can help you immensely along any journey, but especially your fitness journey. Let's go. My focus on this channel is to incorporate new, healthier habits, change some of my old bad habits to habits that can help me live a healthier life, right? So that could be mentally, it could be spiritually, and it's definitely physically, okay? I really want to have better fitness habits. One of the main things that I struggle with, and you might as well, is comparing yourself, even sometimes subconsciously without yourself even knowing it, comparing yourself to someone else who you don't even know their journey, you don't know where they started, their circumstances are probably not the circumstances you have, which is why it's important to focus on you. Let's take fitness, for example. When I joined the women's gym that I joined that helped me to really make working out a habit, when I first started, I was always kind of like trying to keep up with the person next to me. Now, sometimes that's good. Sometimes that is a boost of, support and, energy and motivation to keep you going. But sometimes you need to focus on your reps, on your form, and what you can do, because 3 push-ups for you might be an absolute huge goal. The person next to you could have been doing push-ups for 6 months, right? So they're going to be busting out the push-ups. You cannot compare your journey with theirs. So that is one main example that I can say that stands out in my own life, because if you guys haven't seen my other video of day 1 in that gym and how I looked and felt when I came out, you have to catch that. But you can't compare yourself to others. You have to focus on your own journey. So I have 3 tips today that help me on a regular basis, because it's a never-ending journey. You're constantly growing, you're constantly learning, and that seed of doubt and fear always creeps up. Okay, so we're gonna get into these 3 tips. But before we get into the 3 tips, I wanna point out why self-acceptance is important and why you need to be focused on it. Self-acceptance helps you control your emotions, and a lack of self-acceptance limits your capability for happiness. I know, who knew, right? I don't know, in this day and age, especially with Instagram, TikTok, all the different videos on social media, people are constantly comparing themselves to other people who are not even the same as them. It's counterproductive, okay? In the moment, you don't realize it. You're just like, oh, she's in shape, or oh, this, or oh, that, when you really just need to be focused on you. The first tip that we're gonna get into is give yourself permission to fail. A lot of people never get started with stuff because they think about all of the reasons why they can't do it. And even if you've decided to do something, you still will have that doubt monster creep in, and you need to be prepared to combat that and block it out, because it is irrelevant, okay? And it is not true. Give yourself permission to fail, because when you try and then fail, that opens up a whole bunch of new experiences, new opportunities to learn. And when you fail, you learn, and that's part of growth. It's natural. It is all natural. So definitely give yourself permission to fail. Tip number 2 is kind of piggybacking off of number 1, because when people compare themselves to other people and they're scared to start something, as soon as they have an idea of, I'm gonna do this, then comes all the reasons why you can't do it. Stop editing your idea before you even tried it. Like, I know that I can do a lot. I know there's amazing things that I've done, but there are a lot of times where I will already have told myself no in not so many words. It doesn't even have to be, it's not even that I specifically told myself no, but it would be in the form of, well, you're not doing this, or, well, you can't do this because of this, or, well, this is not for you because you don't have this, or whatever. And in those conversations with myself, I had already basically slapped myself on the hand and counted myself out. But then I go back now and I'm like, well, why can't I do this? Well, what do I need to do this? Well, if I do this, then I can do this. I changed the the tone of the conversation with myself, because as I was really reflecting on how I was responding to my own ideas before I even said them out loud, that could be even with a workout. I've already told myself I can't do push-ups, I can't do sit-ups. That's not where we need to go. That's not where we need to go. Okay, so if you catch yourself editing and judging your ideas before they're even fully thought out or tried, stop doing that. Okay? Avoid self-criticism, judgment, and perfectionism. Okay, if you did not know, perfectionism is a form of procrastination. And why do people procrastinate? Because they're scared. Scared of what? Usually the answer is, I don't even know. Okay, and if you don't know what you're scared of, why don't you just do it? Okay, these are things that I tell myself, because this is something that I actively work on, and to have myself stop editing and judging ideas I haven't even tried. So that's tip number 2. I'm gonna loop this into fitness again, because I started out knowing that previously I could do push-ups, I could do sit-ups, I could do a lot of stuff in my younger years. Jumping back into fitness as you get older, if you've taken a break or whatever, it's best to ease back into fitness, okay? And I had the mindset of, oh, I can't do a push-up, I can't do a sit-up. And when you keep saying stuff like that, you believe it and your body believes it. But what you'll realize once you get started on your journey is that the more you do, the more you can do. And now I can do push-ups and I can do sit-ups. But I tried and failed a bunch of times before I got to the point that I am now. And I'm not even anywhere near of what my ultimate goal is, but I am enjoying the process, because every opportunity that I took for learning new exercises and trying exercises that I thought that I couldn't do has taught me that I can do it. It opened up new opportunities for me to test my body and challenge myself and to prove to myself that I actually can do it. So, side note, stop telling yourself you can't. Also, bonus tip. Number 3 is know your worth. And what I mean by that is when you have these ideas and thoughts and all of the potential that you see in certain things, nobody else knows that. Others don't know that. They only know whatever they have been privy to in the past, and they probably haven't even seen everything that you've done. So you have to focus on you. Trust your instinct. Trust your instinct, because you are the one that knows the full plan. You have to settle in that confidence of what you know, because as I said before, you can't compare yourself to those other people, because we don't even know those people. Everyone has their own unique strengths and abilities and talents. Okay, focus on that. Okay, so to recap, we talked about the importance of self-acceptance, what it means to have a lack of self-acceptance, what the benefits of accepting yourself are, and I gave you 3 practical tips that you can start using today in your fitness journey and working on better accepting yourself and embracing your fitness journey. And remember to always be patient and kind with yourself. For more about self-acceptance and other workout tips, take a visit to www.bydamitajo.com and check out the article that I wrote. It gives a few more tips on how you can be more intentional in embracing yourself and accepting yourself along your fitness journey and in life. Don't forget to like the video. Also, share it with someone who you think it might help. And get in the comments below and let me know what your biggest takeaway was from this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Who is the master? Who is the master?
There is one place that you have not looked, and it is there, only there, that you shall find the master.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only